The visa waiver for Japanese visitors was lifted only in 1988. Taiwanese visitors were allowed to come to Guam visa-free in 1990, Korean visitors in 1991. In each case, visitor arrivals surged after the lifting of visa restrictions. What the governor's chief legal advisor, Arthur Clark, has now done, along with the help of the Guam Visitors Bureau, is to extrapolate what happened then to now. What if visa restrictions were lifted on the Chinese market? And they found, conservatively, there could be as much as a 23% increase in GovGuam revenues.
What that means for Guam's economy is we can predict a 25% increase. This is our conservative projection, but actually 23% increase in our total government revenues. Now, because right now we have a annual government revenue of $650 million. This number translates to about $145 million of additional government revenues that could be generated.
By the end of this decade, there are expected to be as many as 100 million outbound Chinese travelers annually. The numbers Clark arrived at were based on a conservative expectation of convincing just 200,000 of them to come to Guam, which he feels is doable, given the percentage of Taiwanese visitors who chose Guam as a destination after the Taiwan visa waiver went into effect.
Every new dollar that comes into Guam generates a multiplier of 1.75, and then you can assess against that the GRT that'll be generated off of that. And then, of course, hotel occupancy taxes, that's going to be a direct number based upon average room rates and total night stay and room occupancy. So I relied on the formulas that GVB already had available, and we came up with $144 million additional.
It's a powerful argument, but is it enough to convince Homeland Security?
It is Homeland Security that will make the final decision.
Homeland Security, right.
And their reservations come from certain departments at DOD.
Yeah, I think that's an accurate way to say it.
But those security reservations have to do with what? Chinese spies coming and looking into the fence?
As near as we can tell. Well, I don't know about looking over the fence, or maybe just they're worried about the information getting passed through. If there are more people here to whom information gets passed, but these are issues they have to deal with.
Clark hopes that the study that they have now provided to both the Defense Department and Homeland Security will help tip the scales in Guam's favor.
We have an opportunity to weigh in as we are doing, providing additional information, financial information, other things for their consideration. We want to make sure that to the extent that we can participate and sway the decision towards granting visa waiver, we want to make sure we're aware of it.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.